Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundless success to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Migrant policies winding down. Iran assures it won't kill Trump. Wholesale inflation still a problem, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Sanctuary cities are scaling back on their migrant shelter systems as proponents of illegal immigration brace for what President-elect Trump and his incoming border czar, Tom Homan, have vowed will be a mass deportation operation. New York City officials have already announced closures of multiple shelters where they had housed hundreds of migrants and are expected to scale back more. The influx of illegals coincided with spikes in robberies and shoplifting in the Big Apple that the NYPD called a wave of migrant crime. New York City's sprawling migrant shelter on Randall's Island, which was designed to house up to 3,000 people, is slated to shut down by February, a couple of weeks after Trump's inauguration to a second term on January 20th, 2025. Iran offered written assurances to the Biden administration last month that it wouldn't seek to kill Donald Trump, U.S. officials said, a secret exchange meant to cool tensions between Tehran and Washington as the Republican prepares for his White House return. The Iranian message, delivered on October 14th and not previously reported, came in response to a private written American warning sent to Tehran in September. U.S. officials said it reflected the administration's public message that it considered the threats against Trump a top-tier national security issue and that any attempt on his life would be treated as an act of war. The U.S. needs to be prepared to expand its nuclear force to deter the growing threats from China, Russia, and North Korea, say senior Biden administration officials. Decisions on whether to deploy more nuclear weapons are being left to the incoming Trump administration, which has yet to spell out its defense plans. During his first term in office, Donald Trump endorsed all of the major nuclear weapons programs he inherited from the Obama administration and added 2 new nuclear systems. The Trump transition didn't respond to requests for comment. U.S. wholesale inflation picked up more than expected in October, indicating that some price pressures persist at the producer level. The Producer Price Index, a measurement of average price changes seen by producers and manufacturers, rose 0.2% on a monthly basis and 2.4% for the 12 months ended in October, marking an acceleration from September when prices ticked up only 0.1% for the month and grew 1.9% annually, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics data. Economists were expecting prices to increase, in large part due to comparisons to this time last year, when wholesale inflation slowed sharply and even registered outright price declines. A Federal Reserve official said the central bank could eventually need to slow down the pace at which it is lowering rates, and said it was too soon to say whether that should happen at the central bank's meeting next month. Another rate cut in December is certainly on the table, but it's not a done deal, said Boston Fed President Susan Collins in an interview Thursday. There's more data that we will see between now and December, and we'll have to continue to weigh what makes sense. The Fed's next meeting is December 17th and 18th. Officials will see data on inflation and employment for November before that meeting. October inflation data released this week was somewhat firmer than expected. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said in remarks on Thursday, "One of the biggest losers of the 2024 election cycle was the media. Saturday Night Live, NBC's long-running sketch comedy show, has taken a hit this year, especially compared to the 2016 and 2020 elections. Saturday's post-election installment of SNL averaged just 4.4 million total viewers, losing more than half of the 9.2 million viewers its post-election show received in 2020, according to data from Nielsen Research. It marked the least watched episode so far this season. MSNBC and CNN also both lost 50% of their viewership following the election. Comcast, the parent company of MSNBC, has said it is looking to sell the network. CNN parent company Warner Brothers Discovery is allegedly also exploring the possibility of selling their news network. Meanwhile, the billionaire owner of the Los Angeles Times said his paper has conflated news and opinion and vowed to take it in another direction where all voices are heard and represented. Dr. Patrick Soon-Shiong, who bought the LA Times in 2018, said on Thursday he wants his paper to differentiate between news and opinion and explicitly report on facts. If it's news, it should just be the facts, period. And if it's an opinion, that's maybe an opinion of the news, and that's what I call now a voice. And so we want voices from all sides to be heard, and we want the news to be just the facts, he explained. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, Rumble, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.